Alright, hello everybody, and we are back for yet another tutorial using Photoshop. And in this one, we are going to be learning about how to kind of create a cartoon. Alright, so we can, out of pretty much any image that we get a hold of. This one we're going to be doing, it's going to be a selfie. But you could do it, you can create this with anybody, anything, anyone, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. We're going to go File, Open, and I'm going to grab a picture of myself here. Yay. And I'm going to go to Image, and I'm going to change my image size. Okay, I'm going to bump my resolution up to 300, and my width is smallest, so I'm going to do that one about 3,000 pixels. Is going to equal 3x4 here, same size as Instagram, that kind of thing. I'm going to come back. Once it's done that, we're going to go to Control and the number 0, and that's going to make it the desktop size there. Come back to Image, Mode, and CMYK. If you get an alert, go ahead and just click OK. It's not a big deal. Hold on a second. There we are. Gotta move my cord for my headphones was getting in the way. All right, here we go. So CMYK helps when we are printing. Okay. All right, I went ahead and unlocked my background layer. I have my lasso tool clicked over here. Pay no attention to this silly volume button. I can't get off of my office computer here, but here we go. Where I'm going to lasso myself a little bit here, just around, and kind of wearing a bright shirt today, so that's going to be a little bit difficult with my wispy beard, but we'll figure it out. Alright, here we go, and back. Yeah. Alright. And what I'm going to do is, what I like to do is I create a layer mask here, okay? So I'm going to put a mask in there. And the reason I do that is because then I can come over and grab a brush. And if I don't like what's going on, see here, I can bring some of the background back. So if my white is forward here, I can maybe brush in some areas. Let's see here. Let me look at this. Bump my hardness down just a little bit there. I bump up the size. There we go. So I would take my time and kind of come on through here and really get, really just create your structure of the face or the shape the way that you want it, the way that it's good. All right. If I have some over like this, I can hit the X on my keyboard and it'll switch to black, and black is like the eraser for this. So white adds, black takes away. All right, so we got that. All right, I'm going to just leave this back for now, but I would go back in and just really work on this. All right, so we've got to make this. We can't leave this as a layer mask. So I'm going to right-click on the layer. I am going to convert to a smart object, and then go back in and rasterize the layer. Rasterize the layer. Okay, so we're going to do that. Just so we get it all back to the way we need it. Okay, here we go. So I've got this. We've got our size. We've got everything the way we want it. Now we're going to start on the filter. Okay, so here we got to put a background. Makes it easier. So if I come down here on the right hand side and I ask for a new layer, but if I hold the control key down on a new layer, it's going to put the layer below. Okay, so that's kind of fun. And then I can put in a color. Let's see, let's put in a gray. Gray tends to work pretty well. So there's my gray. Alt and delete will fill that whole background up. Okay, I'm going to come up to my main layer here again, and click on that. Now this is our process. This whole process here. Again, if you've got Classroom, you should have this document saved, or it should be there for you to use. But we're going to do these things like 3 times. This whole process, we do it 3 times over, and so it just tends to work. All right. So here we go. We're going to go up to Filter and Stylize and Diffuse. And as soon as mine shows up here, come on, and we just want to make sure that this anisotropic is selected, and click OK. All right, I know that's not hard, but then we come over here to Image, Canvas or Image Rotation 180 degrees. We flip that sucker upside down, and we do it again. Stylize, Diffuse. All right, and we are kind of spreading out the pixels here a little bit so that we can use them. We're bringing up the lights, and we're pushing down the darks. So back to Image, Image Rotation 180 degrees. We're back to front here, or back to regular, and Filter, Stylize, and Diffuse. All right, 3 times. So regular, flip it upside down, and then do it again, and then flip it back over, do it again. Okay, so 3 times. All right, once we have that, here we go. Filter, right up here. We're going to go to Blur. We're going to go to Surface Blur. That's down here at the bottom. Okay, and my went over here. You see how it's already starting to blur. Our radius, we're going to take that to 20. Okay, and our threshold, we're going to leave at 7. If you have something different, make it 7. Okay, click OK. Fantastic. All right, and then we're going to come up here to Filter, Sharpen, Smart Sharpen. Bring my box back over here so you can see it. Okay, I'm going to put this amount at 200. Alright, my radius is at 2 pixels. Alright, and I'm reducing the noise by 50%. Remove Gaussian blur right there. Click OK. Alright, so fantastic. Sharpen. Alright, here we go. Filter. Sharpen. Unsharpen mask. Okay, my amount 30%, radius 50, threshold 0. Okay, click OK. So that was 1. We're going to take this layer, make sure that we are still on this layer. We're going to duplicate the layer by Control and J. All right, so now we have a duplicate layer. We're going to go up here again to Filter, Other, High Pass. Oh. Alright, we are going to leave that at 2 pixels. Alright, and click OK. And then we're going to come over here to where it says Normal. This is our blending mode, and we're going to make it Overlay. Okay, so we get this. What that does is this kind of makes the blacks black and the whites white. It just kind of helps add this tone. You see I'm already starting to look a little cartoony there. Hold down the Control key and select both of these two here, and we are going to right click on it and merge those layers. Boom. That's 1. Okay, so let's do it again. Okay, so I know. Filter, Stylize, Diffuse. Okay. There it goes. Come on. Alright, image rotation 180 degrees. Filter, Stylize, Diffuse. Click OK. Image rotation 180 degrees. Filter, stylize, diffuse. Okay. Filter, blur, surface blur, radius. Okay, now we're going to do this. This is like our second time through, right? Our first time radius was at 20. This time I'll take it to 15. Threshold, 5. You can do any numbers that you want, okay? You can even play around with it. Look, you can say, here's our preview. So the more that we play around with it, the more that it changes. Threshold, wow, right? So this is soften. Right, okay. So you understand, you see where we're going. So I just like to do things a little bit cleaner that way. So 15 to 5. Click OK. Filter, sharpen, smart sharpen. Alright, here we are at 200. What if we bump that up? What if we bump up to 300? Make our radius bigger. There we go. That's kind of getting there, huh? Reduce the noise, 19%. There. Okay. See, I'm just playing. I'm actually just grabbing numbers as we go. So I'm going to click OK. Filter. Oh, we got to wait for it. Sorry. Filter. Sharpen. That would be the unsharpened mask. So let's play. How much are we unsharpening at here? Ooh, wow. That's kind of fun. We started out at 30. So what if we go... What if we just go down? Yeah, 45. Fine. Radius is at 50. Let's play around. What do you think? Well, if we're at 50, maybe we'll go down to 40. Well, close enough. All right. Click OK. Alright, so there's that. 30, 50, 10. Okay, now Control and J. Duplicate the layer. Filter. Other. High pass. Alright, let's go more pixels. Sure, why not? There's 5. Alright. Normal. Overlay. Hold the Control key down. Select them both. Merge your layers. Hey, I guess you better... I bet you don't guess what's next. You guessed it. One more time. Alright. Filter. Stylize. Diffuse. Still going. But you can definitely see what's going on here, right? So we're kind of blurring things out. We're making things sharp. We're blurring them out. We're making them sharp. We're adding... we're changing values a little bit. So yeah, I mean, this is just like, what an easy way to kind of create an individual image into a cartoon. Alright, so there's my 2, and image rotation 180 degrees. Let's do it one more time. Filter, stylize, diffuse. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, there we go. Filter. Whoop. Filter, blur. Surface blur. Right? Alright, our radius started out at 20, then we went to 15. Heck, let's go 25. Let's go threshold 2. I don't know. Try it. Filter, sharpen, smart sharpen. Wow, that just made a whole heck of a change right there, didn't it? Alright, we're at 300. What if we bump it down? That works. I like that. Radius, yeah, I'm going to make that reduce the noise. Alright, that works for me. So again, I'm looking at this picture and seeing what, what it looks like. So, and I'm just kind of making adjustments as I go here. Alright. Come on. Filter. Sharpen. Unsharpen mask. And we started out at 30, then we went to 45, and heck, let's go to 60. Let's see what happens. Radius. 60. Threshold still is at 0. Ugh. I don't know. It kind of went a little green on me. Not a huge fan of that one. Let's go to 40. I guess that's a little better. Okay, we're going to leave it at that. Alright, now we're at the end. Duplicate the layer. Control J. Filter. Wow. First day with my new tongue, evidently. Alright. Radius. A little 7% there. Why not? Alright. Make it an overlay. Control. Click on that. Both of them are highlighted. Right click. Merge the layers. There we go. Okay, now we've got this really cool, like just really simple, like a cartoon that's happening out here, right? Let's go ahead and add a line around it. Okay, so we're going to make pretty much a sticker here. So I'm going to double click on this layer, and then I'm going to get this layer style come up, and I'm going to add a stroke, right? There it is. Size though, I don't think 200, I think 50 is probably plenty. Maybe a little bit more, maybe a little less. Blend mode is at normal. Opacity is at 100%. We don't want anything in the background coming through. Color fill white. Okay, white. And click OK. Boom. There we go. There you have it. Isn't that amazing? So how fun is that? All right, save this as a PNG file or export it as a PNG file. And you can do it as a quick export. That's fine. Put up my downloads on my computer, take up more space. Okay, and now the next step on this is once you get this all done, you can let me know, and I will show you how to use the Silhouette software to actually print out a full sheet of stickers like this. Okay, all right, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will talk with you soon. Bye now.